Welcome. Today's practice will be a gentle flow for the crown chakra. We'll be working with the prana, moving it from the feet up to the crown, basically moving it all around, but gently and being very consciously. We're going to start in child's pose, so let's make our way there. Allow the big toes to touch, the knees to come a little wider, and slide your arms above the head, bringing your forehead down to the mat. And here's where you can just observe your breath as it is. You don't have to change it. Pulling together everything you may have learned about the chakras. How they start in the roots, and as they work their way up, and they all anchor in the spine. On your next inhale, let's inhale and make our way into cow shape. So table right into cow, inhale. Exhale, round your spine, cat, and float back down into your child's shape. Let's move through that a few times. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. Child's pose. Play with the eyes closed and keep moving in your own speed of breath. So warming up the spine where all the chakras anchor. And matching that movement with the breath. A balanced crown chakra will give us the awareness of where we invest our energy. And the next time you come into your cow, your cat will meet in the table. Good. So now we're going to come high onto the knees and we'll step our right foot forward. So you can use blocks for this one if you have them. You can bring blocks underneath the shoulders and find yourself into a gentle low lunge. So you may curl under the back toe, lift the back knee, just drag it back a little bit. So we're in our low lunge. Lift the chin, look up. And then walk the hands back, straighten up this front leg, lift the toes and fold, half splits. So again, let's move back and forth with the breath. Inhaling low lunge, chin lifts. Exhale, shift it back, chin to chest. Moving your own speed. So right now we can focus on roots, the legs, the knees, the ankles, the sole of the foot. You can feel it plant on the earth, and then you can feel it lift up off the earth. Next time you're in your half splits, let's stay here. Fold over this front leg, breathing. Draw the toes back towards your shin. Good, and then walk the hands forward. And we want to make our way into kind of table. So shift that right leg back, come high onto the knees again. Take a moment to notice the difference between right leg and left leg. And then let's do the other side. Step that other foot forward and find your low lunge. And again, you can curl the back toes under, lift the knee, drag it back a hair, lift the chin. Now let's begin to move. Breath in here. And exhale, shift it back. Low lunge. Or sorry, half splits. Yeah, moving back and forth. Noticing the legs. Any tightness in the legs. Noticing the sole of the foot as it anchors in your low lunge, as it peels up when we come into the half splits. Good. The next time you're in the half splits, let's stay here. Heart towards the thighs. Toes, front toes, draw back to the shin. Breathe along the back of that leg. Maybe some sighs out through the mouth. Good. And then make your way into your low lunge and make your way back into a table. Blocks can go off to the side if you were using them. Plant the wrists below the shoulders, knees below the hips, moving through your own version of cat-cow. Again, working the spine, right? Where all those chakras anchor. Neutral table, and we'll come through to seated, right into butterfly. And we're gonna add a little trick with our butterfly. If you'd like, you can take a moment, soles of the feet together, intertwine your toes. So you know when you interlace your fingers, you can do this with your toes. This is very root chakra energy. Tuck them all in there. Good. Now that we have our toes intertwined, let's take our energy up to the crown of the head, and we can do our little massaging with the fingertips right along. If you have a middle part, but that area from toward the back of the head towards the forehead. Remembering this is where the prana comes in through the body. Think of a baby's soft spot. Brand new here on the earth, full of prana, full of life force. And then maybe you want to do a couple fingers and sort of press along that heart line, if that's where it is for you, but imaginary middle part line. Noticing if there's any tension, eyes could be closed. If you find a little spot of tension, you can stay there and do little circles. And once you've come to where the forehead starts, you can release the hands down and you can melt forward into that full shape of butterfly. Observing your breath as it is, observing any thoughts that come on up. Good, and inhale, let's curl on up to seated. And we can unintertwine our toes, come into a nice seated position, and then bring your bare claws together, right? Curl your fingers in together, and there's a little bit of pull. You're gonna bring this right in front of the heart. It's our Kundalini heart move. Sit up nice and tall. It's a little quicker. We inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Close the eyes and keep going. Sit up tall, One more. Meet and center. You can bring the arms down for a moment. Keep the eyes closed and just notice what you feel. A little flow of energy maybe, a little warmth. We're going to do it again at the throat chakra. So bring your little bear claws up in front of the throat. Add a little bit of a pull, a little effort there. And again, same breathing. Inhale left, exhale right. Sit up tall. One more. Come to center. Arms can come down. Again, notice what you notice. Let's bring the legs extended out in front of us. We're going to do this one more time at the third eye. Bear claw, third eye, space between the eyebrow. Add that little bit of a pull, that little bit of resistance, and begin. Inhale left, exhale right. One more. Center, arms come down, and I want you to fold forward. Just a passive forward fold, chin towards chest. Come back to observing your breath just as it is. Our mantra for this class, I am open-minded. It's very crown chakra. I am open-minded. Those who have an unbalanced crown chakra, they have rigid beliefs. They have no use for growing or changing. They have no faith. So we are open-minded. Beautiful. Inhale, let's come on up. Make your way into a tabletop shape. Middle of your mat, big toes are going to touch, knees a little bit wider. Slide into a child's pose for a moment. You're going to inhale to table, exhale your hips to the earth into an up dog. And you can bring your legs very, very wide. And then press through those hands, use the arms, shift back into your child's. Inhale, exhale, up dog. All right, so play with this a little bit. Eyes can close. A balanced root chakra, you will engage in the nourishing activities. You'll have a healthy life force. And that reflects in a healthy body and a clear mind. And the next time you come to your child's pose, stay there for a moment. Inhale to table. Bring the knees to touch, bring the big toes to touch, toes curl under, exhale, up and back, downward dog. And begin to pedal here and rub those big toes together, remembering that's the third eye space in reflexology. And even as you pedal, maybe you want to come right onto the tiptoes of the toes, because that is the crown, that is the brain, pituitary gland, and the nervous system. Beautiful. Come to center here. Bring all of your weight into your left foot. Inhale, sweep your right leg up. Bring that, what do we call it, right heel towards the left hip. Shoulders are square to the mat. Three-legged dog, chin to chest. You could think of a dog on a fire hydrant. Anchor your left heel towards the earth. Breathing here. Press equally through both hands. Spread those fingers, chin to chest. Next exhale, foot can come to the earth. Let's do that other side. Inhale, sweep that left leg up behind you. Anchor your right heel towards the earth. Press steady through both hands, shoulders square to the earth, chin to chest. Next exhale, foot comes down to the earth. Take a gaze at your hands. Walk the feet towards the hands. Bend deeply through the knees, belly to thighs, chin to chest, fold. You can hang out here. You could do a little swing. You can bring hands onto the blocks if you'd like. Just take a little breather, a little rest. Thinking, I am open-minded. I think we all know people who aren't open-minded. They're so much fun to be around. So take a little bear walk to the top of the mat, and we'll step that left foot back. We're going to turn to face the long side of the mat. Here's where you're going to grab your blocks and make a little building. We want to do a wide-legged forward fold with the top of the head on something. The crown chakra connected. Once you've found your wide-legged forward fold, take your two peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes, right between the big toe and the second toe. A little bit of a squeeze, a little bit of pressure there. That is your head in reflexology. That's your brain, your sinuses, the glands in your brain, your eyes. You can take your thumb and press the top of your big toe. Connection to crown. I am open-minded. Feel the soles of your feet. Feel the top of your head. You can slide those fingers out from between the toes, bring your hands right below the shoulders, lift the head off of your prop. You're going to walk the hands around to face the front of the mat. You can bring that back, knee that down, and then find your way into your tabletop. Move through cat and cow. One more. Neutral table. Here's where we're going to slowly make our way into legs up. So you could do legs up the wall. You could do legs up a chair or a couch. You could simply lay on your back and bring the legs up. So find yourself in some type of legs up position. Hopefully so you can relax and be comfortable. Closing the eyes down, we're going to bring in the alternate nostril breathing in this shape. So let's take the right hand. You've got your first finger and your middle finger. You're going to rest that between your eyebrows, third eye space. You've got the thumb for the right nostril, ring finger for the left. Just have those fingers there ready. Take a breath in, a breath out through the nose, a breath in through the nose. Now close your right nostril, exhale through left. Inhale left. Close that left nostril, exhale through the right. Inhale right. Close, exhale left. Inhale left. Other side, exhale right, and keep going. Your left hand could be resting on the belly. It could be on the floor, palm up, first finger and thumb touching in a hand mudra. We'll close this cycle, exhaling out through left. And then we can bring that right arm down. Maybe they're out at T position, palms up, thumb and first finger touching. The absolute best shape for your endocrine system, for your nervous system. And then I would say for the crown chakra. You are welcome to stay here as long as you want. If you'd like to come on up to close the class, if you want to bend your knees and slide your feet down the wall, if that's where you are, but we'll all roll to one side. Keep your eyes closed. Make your way to seated. And again, if you're by a wall, snug yourself up close to the wall so you can sit right along it. Bring the back of the head towards the wall, the shoulders can relax. And bring your hands in prayer, heart center. With the eyes closed, watch the breath travel up and down the spine, from tailbone to skull. Repeating our mantra one more time. I am open-minded. And today we'll Om if you'd like to join. We're going to do a breath in, a breath out. We'll do a breath in and exhale to Om. So let's take that first breath in, sigh it out. Breath into Om. Om. And just before you open your eyes, last question of reflection. What activities fuel your connection to something larger than yourself? What activities, what people fuel your connection to something larger than yourself? Let's take a breath in and out. Smile, and eyes can flutter open. Thank you. Namaste.